So to
Alrighty.
start off, what's your name?
Well, my name is Susan Waid. I'm a teacher in the building in the English department.
So next I want
Oh,
to get
Miss
into
Sawyer, I am doing a new teacher interview with the North Star.
Oh, cool.
Hey, that was heard, by the way, and this is recorded.
Oh,
Oh, Miss Sawyer, you jokester.
so now I want to get into a little bit of background. So if you could explain where you're from and what schools you've gone to.
Yeah, I grew up in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. We're born and raised, graduated from Sheboygan North, and then I attended the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point, where I earned my degree in education. I double majored and quadruple minored. So I teach special education. That is my current placement. I also do, I'm currently now working on my master's degree from University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh in literacy and language. So excited to be here. And fun fact, I'm Mr. Wade's wife.
I was just gonna get into that.
Yeah.
I heard you were his wife. So does that affect your teaching experience at all?
No, definitely not. It's kind of fun being in the same building as my husband. This is my 9th year teaching and his 6th year. So we met at University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point. He wasn't originally going to be a teacher, and then switched courses and attended university afterwards after we were married. So to become a teacher. So, you know, it's cool that we're in the same building together. And a lot of our students have Mr. Waid and Mrs. Waid over the course of their day. Lucky them.
Do you think that he became a teacher because of you?
Potentially, just seeing how I was in my first few years of teaching. But it was more, he really, really loved science. And so, he was like, what can I do with my degree? So then he's like, oh, I always kind of thought about being a teacher. So yeah. And now, like, he obviously loves it and he loves the building. So that's why I came.
Yeah, it's a good place.
Because Oshkosh North is special, man. It's special.
What do you think distinguishes you from other teachers here at North?
Oh, distinguishes me? I don't know. Let's see here. My award-winning personality.
Award-winning personality.
I don't know if it's an award-winning personality, but it's a personality, let me tell you.
It seems like it. What's something that you wish you knew how to do? Anything.
Anything? Snowboard and skateboard.
That's fun.
Definitely something. Yeah, the one time I tried, not so great. Not so great.
Little difficult to learn.
Yeah, I'm not very good with balance.
What's your greatest skill?
Greatest skill? Connecting with people.
It's a good one to have.
Right. I'm not afraid to make fun of myself. I'm not afraid to make fun of myself. So then, it usually gets a laugh out of people like what you're currently doing right now. Yeah.
When you go home on a Friday night, what's the first thing you do?
I cook dinner, or I convince Mr. Waid to order out food because I don't want to cook. And then we usually, have a good dinner. That's what I do.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
Oh, really? You have to ask that? Oh, God, there's so many things. The best thing that I can do is a pad thai.
Pad thai.
The best recipe that I can make is a pad thai. I make a mean pad thai.
That's good. If you could make one rule that every single person in the entire world would have to follow, what would that rule be?
Be kind.
Be kind.
Be kind. Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to do during your free time?
I am a creator type person. I like making things. So Don't get me started on my project house. I mean, we'll be here for an hour. But I like DIY, fixing things up. I like creating things. I am an avid crafter. And not a lame type crafter in the fact of like a little Grandma Susie. No. But I like, crocheting. I like working with power tools to make furniture, redo furniture. Man, it's really fun when you can take a power tool and like a staple gun and just go to town and like make something. It's very rewarding. Or demo. Like demo days, phenomenal.
Right. I want you to describe your closest friends.
Closest friends. Oh, so I have a student in the room with me who just said that they're my closest friends. Yeah, it's true. But no, my closest friends are very much like me, just people, persons. Just because you can connect with so many people. I have a diverse group of friends, and it's that sense of people who don't necessarily always get together, but when you get together, no time has passed. And so that's kind of how I would describe my closest friends. Not necessarily like, yes, we call or text each other all the time, but it's that sense of like that you're always there for them. And I know that my friends are always there for me. And so that's the type of close friendship that I have. And of course, Mr. Waid is like my best friend. Otherwise he wouldn't, I wouldn't be married to him. So, he's the first person I call.
It's pretty important. For this last question, I want to know, is there anything that future students should know about you?
Regardless of what Mr. Waid says, I do not smell. He says that all the time. Mr. Waid tells students that I smell. I do not smell. But I don't know, just that I'm just a very open person that, I care about my students, and, anything that they need from me, that I can do within my power, I try to do. So just knowing that, when you walk into my classroom, that you're cared for, because I genuinely care for my students. And I'm super excited to be here and continuing, my teaching career. So
yeah, that's a really important part of teaching.
Right.
Just having the care. All right. Well, thank you for this interview.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hope you did too.
Yeah, I had a good time. It was fun. Probably said some things that, are like pretty embarrassing, but I'll live with it. It's all good. It's for the greater good. But all